Hey guys, this is Juan from Team Sketch2React, and today I'm very pleased to show you that we have released our next DLC, number 2. We did this, the number 1 was in May, I think. Now it's middle of September and we have another super bundle for you. We gather enough things and make enough changes and upgrades to our code app and framework so it will be worth buying and supporting actually. So let's check out what we have for you this time. We have a new version of our code app. We have support for Sketch Cloud documents. This is awesome. You can now open up cloud documents. They are actually stored on your HD, so you can work with documents that are linked directly to Sketch Cloud. We have support for Sketch shared libraries, and that is huge, as I write here. It is huge because you can actually build up a component library that is real code components made 100% inside of Sketch with the tools that you have in Sketch, no plugins, and you can share this with others, team members or anyone. You can make it public. If you want to build up a very nice code component library, you can share it with the world. And you need our code app for this to work, if you're going to read and export the code, of course. But we also have included a demo file that shows you this. I'm going to show it later. We also have a new component called link. That is something that I have been wanting to have for a very long time. So now you can link anything to anywhere in your documents. This is awesome when, for example, if you're making a HTML prototype and you want to link things, you can do this. Also, it makes it even easier to build websites with Sketch, because you can make footers. Now you can link texts, can be links, etc., etc. We also have a new component called div. This is actually really exciting because with this component you can now implement other grid systems like the Material UI grid. Fredrik has done a tutorial. I'm going to edit it later and post it as soon as possible, where he shows you how to work with the Material UI grid, for example, and Sketch2React. We also have something that is really cool. External Asset.js. It's a new component, so you can now add your own JavaScript files to our HTML export, and this makes it expands our framework to do other things, more interactive stuff, for the ones of you that feel comfortable with stuff like that. And then very important also, we now use Css modules in our export, React export, and that means that we don't have, you don't have any dependency on our package anymore. So when you export to React, you get it as clean as possible. Also, we updated the dependencies and clean up the export. So also we have 2 new component files. One is this very nice website template, portfolio template that I put a lot of work and love into. The thing with this one is that I want you to get started using Sketch2React as fast as possible. So nearly everything here is turned into symbols with simple overrides, with things if you're a Sketch user, you are familiar with symbol overrides. Hi again, I'm back. Why am I excited about Sketch shared libraries? You saw my tutorial, the other one. I showed you why. I can now show you what we have in this package here. This is the library file. It's just a Sketch file with a bunch of real code components. We also included some instructions on how to use. Some of these require CSS. For example, when you're using our portfolio website template, to get this thing working here, like having my head here float above the background, you need to use some CSS code. So for example, we have this CSS tip here, how to get it working. And we also have some basic instructions how to use this, blah, blah, blah. And also you need to install a bunch of fonts. We use Fork Sans for these ones, but we use other fonts for the other demo documents. And some of our components use ion icons and how to install that. So this here is everything you get when you purchase our DLC. You have the code app in its latest beautiful version. You have demos and components, and these two are the new ones, the ones you see here. This is the library, and it looks like this, and I can add this, we will expand this library. I will also include a link to our public library. It's the same one, but it's linked to SketchCloud. So every time that we add components there to that file, you will be notified. This one you can use to build your own library to get started. You can change everything, you can add your own components, etc, etc. And you also have our Sketch plugin, which some people find very useful. I myself don't use it, but it's really good when getting started actually with this. We are very excited about this. We've created a special playlist on our YouTube, and you can also find it on our website. Tutorials that are related to this new version. You find them here on top. Everything is here. You can go to how to work out with Sketch shared libraries, how to work with external JavaScript files, how to link anything to anything. So awesome. Have a great one. Cheers!